Hey, what's going on? This is Michael with Love and Freedom. I'm back with another informational video that may help you stay safe during your travel, whether it's domestic or international, when it comes down to taking an Uber to and from your destination. As I told you guys before, the information I bring to you is based on a personal life experience, nothing that I heard or read about. This is things that happen to me in real life. And I want to share these things with you, as I told you before, so that you can be aware and you don't have to go through some of the hard times or maybe headaches or stressful events that I took part of. Now, make sure when you request an immediate service through Uber that you are checking to see how far the vehicle may be, the driver, after someone accepts your request. Make sure you check to see how far the driver may be out. If it's something that you need immediately, you might want to cancel or send the driver a message and correspond with the driver directly to see if they could be a little sooner, or correspond with the driver and let them know, what your circumstances are. But these are some very important tips that I want to share with you guys, and this is more dealing with safety. When you request that Uber, you see who your driver is. It tells you who's the driver. It tells you what type of vehicle the driver is driving, and it shows you the driver's license plate. And also it shows you the driver's reviews and their stars or whatever it may be, their service rating. What's more important for me, and when it comes down to safety, is checking to see if that Uber driver vehicle is listed and their plates, and you want to make sure you are keeping that in mind, or keeping your app open, following their en route, where the driver is at, where they're located, where they're coming from. This also can help you it can really help you in real time. It can really keep you safe, because there have been a lot of incidents where people may be watching you from a distance and they see you waiting on an Uber or transportation, a ride. And they'll pull up to you and say, you call for an Uber? And this has happened so many times around the world. If that ever happened to you, don't volunteer any information. Mostly Uber drivers have been instructed, when they pull up to you on your service request, they'll mention your name. They'll pull up and they'll say, Michael? Yeah, pretty much, you got the right guy. But at the same time, you would correspond back to them and look at the app and see what the driver's name is and say, okay, Ben? And he say, yes. But let me back up. Before I even proceed to go to that vehicle, I look at the vehicle's license plate to see on my app if that's the correct vehicle that's coming to me. I make sure that that description of that vehicle matches and the license plate matches via Uber's application. This is a very crucial point that precaution that you want to take when requesting an Uber, whether you veer with your friends or family or you solo. And I've been teaching or showing my wife, she had never used Uber in the past, and I was just showing her some of the experiences I have with Uber, how to verify the Uber driver, the license plates, and so forth via the app, which is very crucial. Once you have verified all this information with the driver, and it is your driver, and via the app, when they accept your drive, the app should notify you that you're en route to your location. The driver is en route, the driver has picked you up, because it's upon the driver to accept you and hit that start button. Uber has that for your safety as well. So they can track you en route wherever you're going. They have GPS into your phone system. They're monitoring your drive, your ride with Uber. By any time that you have been, and Uber will send you out a message. If you've been sitting still a long period of time, or that driver go out of route, it will send you a message. Uber will send you a text message to say, are you okay? That's what I love about Uber. They will send you a message to say, are you okay? We see you've been sitting still too long, or we see you out of route. Are you okay? Respond back to Uber give them yes, I'm okay, or you can even send them a message that saying, yeah, I think the driver's taking me out of route, please help, or whatever it may be in that case. But hopefully you're safe and they're not taking you out of route. I know it's kind of a little scary situation dealing with Uber, but Uber has stepped up their game to make sure that we all are safe when we are taking a ride. They can't guarantee you 100%, but they do their best to make sure that you're safe. And I really commend Uber for that. And I feel very safe using Uber, if you go along and take the precautionary steps that I've just given you, you should be fine. It also helps if you're by yourself or you want to notify a friend, have your friend, turn on your map, pinpoint where your location so they can track you also when you're en route. And you can just let someone know as well, so they can track your transit and where you may be headed to. This one last thing is very crucial, and I want to tell you guys the scam that's going on real quick about some of the Uber's experience I have experienced with Uber. Uber driver, once they accept your request and they proceed and they make interaction contact with you, they pull up to the scene, they may ask you, you know your name and everything, hey Michael, yes. And you said yes. So they go ahead and they hit that accept button that they have picked you up. First of all, there has been a lot of interaction with Uber drivers where, just say if you go on a long distance or very short distance, and that driver see where you're going because they do not know your address, where you're going when they get the request to come pick you up. That's why a lot of them wait when they get there, they would hit that accept button that they have picked you up. They'll see where you're going. And then all of a sudden they try to negotiate with you saying, hey, no, that's too far, that's too short. If you give me cash, I could take you, they'll ask you. Also, Uber don't let the driver know how much the trip costs. They ask how much Uber charging you. If you say Uber charging you $25, they'll say, oh, I can do the trip for $20. If you just cancel the trip and pay me with cash. Don't do it. I'm just going to say for your safety. I know you may be trying to cut corners and get a little cheaper route, and you may think you're helping out that Uber driver. That's fine, but think about your safety. Uber have you under, I want to say surveillance for a reason, to make sure that you are safe. And if you stop that app, you pay this driver cash money, there's no telling where you may end up. You may not even live to see another day. I'm not trying to scare you guys. I'm just giving you some crucial, important information that may help keep you safe. Tell a driver politely you decline. This can even happen before you even get in the vehicle, because once you get in the vehicle, sometimes it may be too late. Point blank. Decline their offer and tell them no. I don't care how persistent they saying they are about giving you a discount. It's for your own good. Tell them no. It happened to us numerous of times when we was overseas. They wanted the cash money because Uber giving them only a certain percentage of what they're making. But they signed up for the job. That's their job to do it. So you guys continue to stay safe out there in your travels, and I will continue to bring you some safety tips that may help you make your travel experience a little bit more easier and a little bit more safer. If you guys got any questions or any comments, please feel free to drop them below, and I'll do my best to answer to the best of my ability. But I appreciate you guys watching as always. Until the next one. Bye now. Peace. One love.